And so we can maybe give it a couple of more minutes before we start the show.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
finally have the ticker name tips now. And also
It's
in the
amazing.
contract, it's tips now. And in the liquidity pools on-chain, it's tips now.
It's tips everywhere. There is
There is no more nudes.
well, it's in my nickname. I intend to keep it that way.
True.
So homage to where it all started. And there is the final thing that is Dora that isn't really updating the
Yeah, but I think that's
name.
a manual thing, so
Yeah.
we just need to reach out to them.
Yeah, I don't think that will stop marketing and growing.
No. Did you see your Neoline wallet and Neon wallet now having tips?
I didn't see the icons, but I'll scroll
I
down.
see that the icons is still the old one, but
Yeah.
Mail told me fixed it, but I guess maybe some cache issues or something like that.
Yeah. I guess maybe once we restart our computer or something, maybe it will update. Yeah. Or even restarting Chrome. That's a hassle. All right.
One more minute here. I am just tweeting the update. Just need to grab the Discord link and drop it in there. Then I will participate with lovely Norwegians.
Cool. So we're doing some burning today as well, and it will be interesting to see because we did do a contract update. Everything should be fine. We hope so, but we haven't tested the burning function yet after the update. So this will be the first try with a new contract. Hopefully we won't burn all the nudes, but at least some. Will be interesting to see if anything weird happens. I don't expect it to. So I'll just query the database to see how much we need to burn that is in the Björn queue. Maybe you can tell people what's coming up with the bots, Odd. It's getting a whole new change, I guess.
Yeah. Now we have the holders, users, and memes. And I think that we will try to make the burn counter and stuff like that more reactive. Was that one you was thinking about, Adrian?
Yeah, because it's removed now. So we're definitely not removing the function where we burn nudes. It's just gone
tips,
from
you mean?
tips. Yeah, it's gonna take some time.
Yeah. No, it's coming back, but yeah, now it's been a hard focus the last week on the rebranding. So now it's time to breathe a little and start working on some corporations. I think that makes most sense. And we will have some exposure in the Hong Kong festival. And also I think we will have some on consensus. Correct me if I'm wrong, Bordeaux?
Just tweeted it and I just got back to the Fireplace. What was the question?
That Meme2Earn will have some exposure in this Hong Kong. What's it called again?
It's called Web3 Hong Kong Festival.
Festival.
Yeah, absolutely. Been working with that.
And also in consensus, Meme2Earn will be.
We haven't quite announced that yet, but we'll give a little sneak peek to those who joined the Fireplace today. Now you know.
It's always like that with me. It's like I don't know what's.
That's all right. That's
public
all right.
or not.
Always a good thing to give a little to sneak a little spoilers into the fireside.
I'm
chat.
so bad at this, like keeping secret stuff. So when we started working on blockchain, I was like, no secrets, just transparency, because damn, it's just too hard, like knowing what to say to some and what not to say to others. So yeah, like right now, if consensus wasn't something that you wanted to share yet, I'm really sorry, but don't tell me stuff you don't want the public to know.
It's actually a good thing to give a little spoiler here and there for the audience, so it's a little bit of a nice thing to join the Fireplace. Like for future Fireplaces, you know, the
Yeah.
audience will come back because they're probably more apt to hear more about what's going on in the background. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
no
think
worries
this
at
is
all.
where we will spoil the things because I don't like usually sit around talk with people every day. So it's when we're in these fireplaces we have these conversations, and I always like spill out the juice. So
No worries. Yeah. Um, you're good at it. You're good at spilling the juice. Um,
yeah,
So yeah, just so everyone's aware, what Mr. Google was just alluding to is Neo will be hosting a booth at the Hong Kong Web3 Festival, and they have asked us to provide them with a 5-minute video that they'll be able to present at their booth throughout the day. So, Meme2Earn will actually have a pretty nice presence in Hong Kong that day. For a lot of folks who are crypto savvy and into the space and want to be involved. Um, Even just people walking by the Neo booth will see the Meme2Earn website, tutorials, the logo, the URL, all of that. So hopefully we gain a lot of traction and more users from that festival. I'm super excited to see the video that Somnium Wave comes up with. He's been working hard on it the last few weeks, and yeah, that's kind of where we stand with the Hong Kong Festival. We personally won't be there as a team, but I have all the faith in the world that Neo will spread good thoughts and good tidings for Meme2Earn at the Hong Kong Festival.
it's
Um,
much easier now that it's called Meme2Earn and tips. So
yeah, yes,
yeah, it's easier for us, I think, in general with corporations as well. It's I think like we talked about last time, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for name nudes. But now that we are here, it's time to move away to basically take the next step. So
yeah,
so yeah, I think I don't think that NGD and Neo would be in Hong Kong talking about nudes to people.
no, absolutely not. So this is a real telltale sign that we are moving in the right direction. Like we now not only have Neo support, but Neo actually reached out to us if they could represent us at Hong Kong. We didn't reach out to them. Whereas in the past, we would reach out to Neo and they would essentially kind of look the other way because although they really liked the project, they just couldn't really do much with the word nudes. So, um, really nice to
Yeah.
have like the Neo support now and kind of have that in our back pocket moving forward. And that said, we'll also be joining Neo at um, CoinDesk Consensus Conference in Austin, Texas, um, in April for a few days. So for that
Yeah,
one, the team
and
actually will be there, though. A couple of representatives from the team will be at the Neo booth. Myself and Somnium Wave will be there, both representing Meme2Earn and Flamingo. So we'll be presenting again tutorials on the Meme2Earn site and just talking to users who or to customers or to just people who are walking by and curious about the project, or people who are curious about Neo. We can kind of catch them on the way in or the way out of the booth, say, hey, have you also heard of Meme2Earn or Flamingo? Can we chat about it for a minute? And yeah, we're super excited
I
to just
think
kind of
Neo
be a
will
part
have
of
the
the
biggest
consensus.
booth there.
Sorry, go ahead.
I think Neo will have the biggest booth or one of the biggest booths on in the consensus.
Yes, they will. Yep.
Yeah.
So there's like multiple tiers of sponsorship at Consensus, and Neo is like the first or the second tier out of like five. So yeah, they'll have a huge booth at Consensus with multiple booths within a booth. So there'll be like a Flamingo and Meme2Earn booth. There'll be some other DApp booths there as well. There'll be like a COZ booth, and then all of the Neo people. It should be a blast. I'm super excited for it, and will be nice to meet Somnium Wave in person as well.
And I have one final news. I don't think you know about it as well, but Meme2Earn is also going to Web3 Berlin this summer.
Awesome.
So that's in June. So we will have some contests to give away some free entrance tickets. I think we have 5 tickets for Meme2Earn and 5 tickets for Flamingo that we can give away in some contests. So note that down so we can start to work with that as well.
Very cool.
Yeah, I
Noted.
think that's mid June.
Okay.
So me and Noodlesaur will be representing there for both Meme2Earn and Flamingo.
Awesome. Yeah, we should definitely have like a meme, maybe a meme to earn or a tips meme contest, and maybe the top 5 memes will win tickets.
Yeah, that would be really great, but then have it like a bit closer to the actual event, because then maybe that's a good topic to use. So
For sure.
to get some exposure. So
Yeah.
that's fun. I will also talk with them about having a meme contest for their event.
With who? Neo?
No, with the Web3 Berlin.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that'd be great.
So can't promise anything, but like we have to use all the connections that we have to get new projects, and I really feel now that we've been in this slope where we had to do a lot of changes for the ticker and the name and everything like that, and made all the pitch decks and stuff like that. So now we're ready to start this. What it's really supposed to be is this Meme2Earn. It's like the army of meme creators and having competitions, and we see that our sponsors are getting really good impressions on Twitter. So now that we have collected a lot of data as well, I think it makes much more sense and makes it much more easier to attract new partners and projects. I don't know if you told anyone about the new sponsor, or
Have
like,
not.
yeah, I will be silent now, but yeah.
I've leaked it a little bit that there will be a contest and a sponsor coming up, but not who. So that'll be coming up like probably next week. We'll make the official announcement, but I should be super excited. And very good point on at conferences bringing in new projects to sponsor and hold contests too, because I was when I was just speaking about it, I was more focused on like bringing in new users, but yeah, absolutely. While we're at Consensus in Hong Kong as well, try to pick some sponsors' ears and projects' ears, and try to hook them into gaining growth and
Yeah.
solid marketing opportunities with Meme2Earn.
Yeah, I think all the people that are having a booth there is basically potential, let's call it customers for
Yeah.
us in the Meme2Earn community.
Yeah.
And that's basically the product of the Meme2Earn platform, is to host these meme competitions instead of, you see all these projects doing it, like go on Twitter and tag this and do that. We have made a system for making meme competitions. So it's much easier for a project to do that, and it doesn't have any basically additional cost at all. So this is where in my head that growth comes in, because then you will we can basically leech on the other projects communities as well, because then they will start to use Meme2Earn, and hopefully some of them will like it and they will stay after the project is over, and they will continue to make memes, continue to use the site, and be a part of our community as well.
I think that makes a lot of sense, and hopefully, like just gradually, that will happen with the other projects. And I think, like you mentioned, they do this contest by themselves, but we are starting to get these quote unquote professional meme
Yeah.
makers. I like the creativity for creating memes are really good, and you're asking maybe a community who's gamers maybe, and they're enjoying watching memes and consuming memes, but have never made a meme. But we definitely have a community that makes memes, so it makes a lot of sense to do it leveraging Meme2Earn platform instead of like hosting it yourself. And then it's all, of course, it's all managed. You just have to say yes and buy some nudes and offer some tokens, and you're good to
Tips.
go.
Yeah, speaking of the community, does anyone from the audience have any questions for the team, or just want to come on stage and hang out and say hi, we're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to. We'd love to have you on. If not, then the team will just keep talking amongst ourselves and discussing, what we've been up to in the background, and then we plan on burning a bunch of tips for the first time. So
Yeah,
that'll be fun. Burn the tips.
I'm silently working in the background here, getting that stuff ready. So I am chiming in sometimes, but I'm also trying to focus. So that's why I'm quiet.
No problem. Trying to think of like a nice metaphor for burning tips. Maybe like marshmallows, roasting marshmallows. You kind of want the tips a little bit burned, but not like the whole thing. Um,
That seems
mm,
sexual again. Like,
Yeah,
we're not
we
getting
can't
away
burn
from
it.
it.
We
No.
just can't avoid it.
Mm.
it's I hear Noodlosaur saying nudes all the time, so yeah, it's it's a hard one.
So yeah, and it's also like looking at the code at that level. We're not changing to tips because like nobody watches the code except us, and that would require a lot of refactoring that doesn't give any user value. So the developers are seeing nudes all the time. Also,
Yeah.
we're not getting rid of it anytime soon.
As long
So
as the search engine algorithms don't see it.
yeah,
If they
they
do,
don't.
then they'll be blocked.
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to look into that a little bit.
Yeah, it's the code is usually compiled, so they don't. To make it run faster, it does make sense to keep all these variable names and stuff inside the browser. So it's compiled and it disappears. So yeah, it's only for us devs that.
The algorithms are really only searching the front end.
Yeah, because they want to serve the information that the user can get.
Yep, makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, so the users won't really dig deep into the code and the JavaScript of the page. That doesn't make sense. So I guess maybe they're searching for maybe minors and viruses and stuff like that. So they don't recommend pages that are slow to load or malicious or stuff like that in any way. But I don't think they search for keywords inside the JavaScript. That doesn't make sense.
Oh, but isn't it compiled to just like a
Numbers and
one?
letters
Yeah.
randomly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there can be strings and stuff that's contained with the nudes, but I think we replaced most of that as well. And they really don't index that. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as long as there's no like maybe metadata or like alt text that maybe the algorithms could find, but
We replaced it. All that
okay,
stuff we replace. Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom.
Boom. So I heard through the grapevine that Ips is now on the blockchain, Neo blockchain, as of
Yeah.
today.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
True. So if I open up my Neo wallet, I'll see tips
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm gonna have to announce that to everyone as well.
It was a little bit of like a nervous time when we updated. It's been so long time since that token contract has been updated. So, but it all went well. So that's really good. Like we saw that on some explorers, it didn't update the name, so we'll have to manually reach out. But that's no worries. Okay. This stuff with the burning on the technical part, it always gets me. I need about an hour every time, I guess.
And remember to burn it and don't send it to save items.
Yes. Yes.
So we need to decide how many we're gonna burn, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. How much do you want to burn?
One nude. One tips. Sorry.
But now when you say tips afternoon, it's like it feels like you're talking about the tip.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Still sexual.
What if we start some kind of rule or a challenge, like we'll burn 100 billion for every person who joins the fireplace?
I like
Maybe
it.
100 billion's a bit much, but you know what I mean? That way, the
Yeah,
more people that join, the more we burn.
Yeah.
cool. I
Good
like
idea.
it.
Yeah.
Maybe 50 billion, and that way, right now, for
Not bad.
example, the audience is 8, we would burn 400 billion.
Makes sense. And we can start there, and when we have like 150,000 people, we can maybe downscale a bit.
And we'll go to 49 billion each.
Yeah. So now we had one more joining, so 450 billion now.
Boom.
Adrian, do you
if
want
anyone
me to
from the
transfer
audience
for
wants
you?
to join,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll send you the details for the transfer, Rod.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now we can start to attract new projects. I'm so looking forward to that, getting those competitions going again. Should have new competitions twice a month.
Yeah, I think once we get the momentum and ball rolling again, I think that will be the case.
Yes,
It's all about that momentum. So for every project, there's easier to get the next one.
Yeah, I see like with the projects around me and people I talk to, like we're still not there where people are super ready and super hyped about crypto yet, but we're starting to get there.
Mm.
So I think like it's a couple of months now.
Yeah, it's where we're approaching like springtime, at least in Europe and maybe in the US as well, and hopefully that'll bring like the new crypto spring or summer, maybe when things start to settle a little bit down with all these uncertainties everywhere. I would say also, and or maybe that's the thing that will fuel the crypto market again. It's hard to say. Like I just read today that volatility is expected to go up a little bit in crypto because of these bank collapses, and especially with Silicon Valley Bank. A lot of market makers had their money in Silicon Valley Bank, and they're like trying to find other crypto-friendly banks to be able to do transfers in and out of exchanges to be market makers. And because of that, there's less liquidity in the exchanges, and that makes the price like jump more up and down. I'm a little bit bullish on that, and if some big players get FOMO, they start to buy a lot of Bitcoin or crypto, and then there's not much to buy, and then the prices will go up very fast. So hopefully that is what's to come, and then we get the hype again, and there's easier to maybe reach out. But we're still trying to reach out to crypto projects, so they're still in the crypto space, and it should be
Yeah.
possible to do stuff.
Yeah.
It's more like maybe people are holding more tightly to their piggy bank, so to speak.
Yeah, I think
No.
for a lot of projects is about runway, and we will just I think like first we will solve crypto projects and find a good way to sell to them, basically to get them aboard, and then the next milestone will be to get non-crypto projects to join meme competitions. So it's been really good with the data we collected for the sponsors. You've spoken with our sponsors weekly, Bordeaux, and they, as far as I can see, they seem really happy.
They seem extremely happy. Yeah. Every month I'm giving the I speak with them weekly just to kind of keep them updated, and then once a month I'm basically giving them a nice download of the data, of all the views they're getting each month. I'm sending them some links of some of the top tweets. I'm sending them the views they're getting on the Meme2Earn website, and they're not only thrilled with the data, but at the beginning, most of them signed up for 1 month at a time, and now they're signing up for larger chunks of time at once and paying for larger chunks of time at once. So COZ just signed up for several months and will make one fat payment for all the months at once. And once we have more projects doing that, buying tips in greater sums each time they sign up for more months at a time, that's when you really start seeing this thing, the price start to um, really, maybe I'm not allowed to say price go up, but you know what I mean. It will
Yeah.
eliminate the sell pressure from the contests and whatnot. So
Yeah, because right now all the contests are basically driven by sponsor income.
that's right.
Yep.
Yeah, so every time a sponsor pays, the income is used to buy tips on the market, and then it's distributed as winnings. And then the winners will have to vote as well to get out some of the income, or is that, I don't remember, like, is it 100% you can just take out?
Yeah, from the prices, it's 100%,
Yeah,
but
since it's
still,
prices.
it's a sum zero if users choose to cash out immediately. They've just been bought in the same market, so
Yeah.
should be roughly sum zero,
Yeah, but then
depending
if
on
they use some for
order.
voting, and then if we get in some projects and we get some votes and stuff like that,
Yeah.
that's when you see the spiral basically going upwards.
Right.
So so
Exactly.
that's like the main plan, to go from here and just slowly building upwards momentum.
Yeah, and with more and more users, the burning mechanics of the page will come more and more into effect. Like now we're seeing low volumes of memes and voting compared to like the huge sites that is out there. Once we start to like hit just percentages of those numbers, there will be a lot to burn like every day, and that will also like help remove nudes from the market. And then you'll see bigger and bigger contests, and we'll buy more and more from the market. And eventually, we should be a place where there's more buying of nudes than selling because of all the sponsorship and contests.
Yeah.
And then it's not sub-zero anymore.
Yeah.
Then it's deflationary.
It's I think it's a really cool business concept, and it's just to stay true to it for a while, and just work hard. That's always like how things are. It's not like you make something and you become this billion-dollar industry at day one. You just need to grind on it and keep working. So I feel like, even though basically it maybe seemed like it's been taking a few steps back, we're actually taking a few steps forward in maturing the project for growth.
Yeah, at least I believe so. So, or else I wouldn't agree to do it. So I think we're learning. That's what we're doing now, and we've learned a lot. And now we're learning how to grow. I would say rebrand was a painful part of that. Figuring out that we had to do that, and actually doing the work. Even though we're not the hugest project, rebrand is always a pain in the ass, right, Bordeaux? There's
It was a lot of work for sure. It was a lot of work, but worth it in the long run.
yeah,
Absolutely worth it. I already see all of the um, momentum going on and the excitement. The excitement's back. Like the day we rebranded the logos, like everyone's on Discord dropping the new emojis and um, asking for the logos to put in their memes, and everyone's saying how nice they are, and that just kind of felt like Neo when they rebranded to N3. Like Neo is new again. Like nudes felt new again. At least like in regards to the Discord, like people just like getting excited again. And I saw a bunch of tweets like, yeah, tips. That I'm super excited about tips because while it might not uh, the the community look like we're doing a ton. Like they don't realize how much goes into it in the background for all of these marketing endeavors. So we've got consensus coming up. We've got Hong Kong Web3 coming up. We have another sponsor coming up. We've got another project contest coming up. We've been making advertisement videos. There's so much going on in the background every single day. And we can only announce one thing at a time here or there every other week or so. So, although we're only announcing once in a while, the team's always working hard in the background. And just want to like tip of the hat, give everyone on the team some props. Everyone's always working hard, and totally appreciate that. And I totally believe in this team, and always excited to just like wake up and get started on work with you guys. So
Yeah,
That's
thanks the same.
cool.
anyway,
Appreciate that. Yeah. Likewise. Even though I'm not waking up and going to work every day now, it's yeah, because of my family situation, I have to take a little bit time off. But I'm getting notifications on my phone, following up or just following with everything happening, and I'm excited to see like all you guys doing all this hard work all the time. It's really, really nice to see. It's all coming together.
Yeah, I'm really happy that you guys are excited. At least some of us are. Nah, it's always fun.
and Muted Laser, will you keep your name?
Yeah, it's an homage.
For now at least.
Mm,
If we're
I
starting to have some professional projects, maybe you will have to change it back. But
Well, it only shows as Nude Laser in the Meme2Earn Discord. Otherwise, it'll show as @laser, right?
yeah,
and I think
maybe you
is it
should change it to Tiplaser.
I really want to keep it. Like I think it's kind of cool to keep something of where we started, but
G.
yeah, I'm not sure that we're gonna get declined by a project because of my nickname, but maybe if we do, I'll change it.
I don't think we'll see it, but
Yeah.
yeah. Are we ready to burn some tips?
Did we decide on the
Yep,
amount? It
yep.
was it something times the amount of
It's 11 here now,
viewers?
so that will be 550 billion.
I think we settled on 50 billion per audience member.
Right. I'll take my calculator.
550.
Yeah, but I'll need to copy it. So 550 trillion. No.
That would be cool.
I always copy it into Flamingo Finance before to check how much I actually burn in dollar values. So I'll plug in the numbers. Just keep the chat going, and I'll
I was
silently do
just
this.
thinking about like one thing that we didn't complete was this ads on the page. So I need to just check how that is progressing in the back end, and maybe I can jump on that later this week to see if we can get those up and running as well, because that will be some will go to burn, some will go to the Lambo tokens, and some will go to the OG NFT holders from the income of the ads.
Yeah,
So,
we are running the ads. For
I'm
each of the
thinking like
project
on the
sponsors.
page.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, definitely plan on getting started with that as soon as possible. Basically, been focusing mostly on consensus and these videos with Somnium Wave, but the other thing is we need to get other projects who want to advertise first, right?
One more time, what did you say?
We need to secure projects who want to advertise on our website first.
No, it's more like you can take basically whatever you want, and of course it can be blocked if it does not fit, if the content does not fit. But basically, if you have a user account, you can purchase an ad space with tips from your user account, and you can then just upload a link to an image or a meme or whatever, and then that will show on the page for the amount of time that you have paid for. So we will start there. So basically it will just be empty spaces. We can use it to advertise the advertisement places. And then when, like, if you want to advertise your local business, or if you want to advertise a meme you made or something like that, you can always do that. So and then afterwards you will have then bidding when it starts to become popular.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
So we'll use it to power the platform rather than giving away to Google and stuff, because they're taking these huge cuts of
Yes,
every
so it will
ads in the
not be
network.
Google
So
ads. It's just
No.
like you have to have a user account on Meme2Earn, and it's really simple for you to go and purchase an ad spot with it. It's just like if you have a meme, I think we can add a button as well, like advertise this meme. So basically you can just upload an image that is an advertisement and have a link, and you can just like there you have your picture hosted, and then you can advertise that, and you can select the time frame, and you just pay the price directly from your account inside of the Meme2Earn platform.
Makes sense, right?
That'll be awesome. That'll be
Yeah.
awesome. I can already see all the different use cases, and I actually just started a company myself, so now you got me thinking like, maybe I'll do that.
Cool.
And also, I don't know, just to spill more juice, did you how are we with the app? Plans?
We're let me check. Here, I think we should be able to start that quite soon, and it's not that much work because we found a good route for developing the app based on the mobile version.
Yeah.
So
So you're spilling the juice, is what you're saying.
yeah, let's do it. we're making a native app for Android and iOS, so it will be the same experience as you have now when visiting the page on mobile, but there will be maybe more like a full screen experience, so we don't have the address bar and stuff like that. So then you have a little more screen real estate on your phone, and also the most powerful thing with that is notifications, so that you can actually see when people comment on your memes and be able to answer them quickly and have more fun and engaging experiences that way.
Yeah, when you get upvotes and stuff like that, you can get a
Yes.
pulling on your phone. So I think it will. Right now, that's really missing.
And also reminders to do your daily tasks, so that you don't
Yeah.
miss out on all these rewards that you can get. And what's the contest of the day and stuff like that. So of course you can opt in and out of the notifications you want, but I'm really missing the feature where I like create something and did anyone find it funny? Did anyone upvote me? Is there any comments? Maybe I see it like a week later. There was a comment on that. So I'm so used to getting notified on my phone if there's something that needs my attention. And yeah, I'm excited for that. Should be possible probably to do within 1 to 3 months. It depends on like the availability for development. But once we get to chug or like to what's it called, to work hard on it, then it's easy peasy.
That is juicy news.
Yeah, the notification thing would be very handy, because now I post something, I have to refresh to see if something has replied, or if I get a notification on the page itself. It doesn't get pushed, so it would be fun if that is integrated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Correct.
definitely coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we
So
have a new meme contest coming, so that's good as well. So a lot of stuff happening now.
A lot of stuff in the works. The team's been super busy, that's for sure.
yep.
Maybe Zatarov could give a update on kind of the current sentiment and how meme of the day has been going lately.
test. Yes, actually, we previous weeks, months, we were picking the top trending hashtags, like 100,000 views or 500,000 views, etc. But the problem is memes can be get disappeared in those bot hashtags. So we had a small change in finding the topics. Now we are picking the mid segment of the trending hashtags. So people searching for that hashtags can find our memes easily. Also, they will not vanish with those bot tweets. I guess like the last 5 or 6 meme days, I am following that concept, and Bordeaux can have some solid data that is it working fine, or if it's not working fine, we can get back to the picking the top event, like those fight championships, soccer, rugby, etc. People can remember those events. These are not tied to memes. I mean the crypto spaces, but they are trending. So I have started to pick some more news about crypto spaces like that, bank runs, that recent Fed news. So if it's working fine, I prefer this path because it's tied to crypto. But as you say, when we start getting some new customers, new project memberships from the other brands, the brands that doesn't have any connection with cryptocurrency but that wants a meme competition, we also have data of these events, so we can show them, hey, you are a flower company, as an example, gift for flower gifts. If you want a meme competition about flowers or Valentine's gifts, etc., we have data for that, like this.
I think it makes a lot of sense to take that mid segment, as you say. So good thinking, and of course the data will show what is right to do. But also being crypto related and attracting users that is fond of crypto and think crypto memes are fun. I think that's the way we build a community. That's everyone is synced on what they enjoy and what they think is fun, and it's easier for us to then attract crypto projects, and we can branch out from there. But it's better to start somewhere where it's easy to target and easy to find your customers, your sponsors. Everything has a theme, and that's crypto for now, and I think that makes a lot of sense. And it doesn't hurt that we sometimes like go for the big trending topics sometimes when they're too good that you really can't help but making memes about them. But being in the crypto topics, I think it's nice, and being in the mid topics also, that we don't get, as you say, maybe flagged or yeah.
Just I think 5 major banks has been raided in France today.
Really?
Yeah, for like $100 billion fraud.
Okay.
What?
Is this news now?
Yeah. It's just on Twitter, but like I would say plausible sources.
I guess we need to change it to meme of the minute.
Yeah, a minute. Yeah, but actually that's not a. Basically, that could be when we have more users. You could have basically an administrator go like sitting live and changing maybe every hour. And having these smaller contests, everything can be automated basically, but we need someone to follow the trends. But of course, that's when we have a lot of users. When the platform is huge, then it makes a lot of sense to be even more on spot, because the more we can be on spot when it comes to bringing the best memes for what's hot right now, the better the platform will be. So yeah, you like not for a minute maybe, but maybe half an hour, an hour that in the future that's the competitions. Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah, that should be a live Twitch stream.
Yeah,
24/7.
basically. Yeah, it would be really cool if you have an administrator sitting on Twitch and then viewing and talking about the different memes and yeah, I think that would
Scouring
be
Twitter and
Yeah.
following the latest news. That's like CNN 24/7, but it's memes. Okay, should we do a countdown, boys?
Let's do
Yeah,
it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
Burn the
Go.
tips.
Did you
Burn the
send it to the
tips.
0 address?
I think so, Odd. Maybe. So yeah, it shows differently on different explorers, but Dora is the one showing that it's sent to the 0 address and probably burned in the contract. So yeah, there we go. That's about $235. And it could have been doubled if we were 24
More
people. So bring some more people next
Yeah,
time.
but let's make some marketing around that. That like for every person joining, we will burn more, and for holders at least that's a good thing. So you don't get that money right in your pocket, but basically when it's burned, it's burned. So
It's never coming back.
Yeah, it's helping. It's helping the money you have in your pocket.
It's true. I also want to mention that the tokenomics were recently updated. We hadn't decided or allocated a specific number for how many to burn when we first launched the token last year. But this time around, when we rebranded, we decided like let's set aside 2% of all tips to burn over time. So that's actually a pretty big number. That's 200 trillion that we have set aside just specifically for burning at these events and whatnot. So.
And I think it can be more if like that if we get more people and things are going the right way and we don't need the allocation for other things.
Right.
Yeah, like we have some for games if we want to make games, but maybe then basically yeah, games are already inside the page now in my opinion where you can like make if we make let's say tweet of the hour or meme of the hour instead later, that's a game. So yeah, it's 2% now, maybe more later.
That'd be awesome. Okay.
And how much have you burned?
Well, what?
Totally. How much?
In total for all time?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we even have an endpoint to check that, but let me investigate.
Just,
give me a couple of minutes.
Burned about 71 trillion so far.
I can check it on the token contract.
Just checked yesterday and it was like 70 trillion.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so yeah, 70 trillion, 600 billion. We're getting there.
Yeah.
Getting there. We're almost at 1% already.
Yeah. Nice.
Awesome.
So I think we have to say goodbye.
We'll be hopping over to the Flamingo Discord to hold the lagoon over there. So if you all want to continue hanging out with us lovely lads, join us over on Flamingo. That's where we'll be. We won't be on Spaces because we just all saw how that went. So it's been changed to Discord. So would love to see you all there.
All right.
Yeah, have a nice
Catch you next time.
Goodbye.
Catch you there.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.